Alright, so the other day, Nuphy Studio reached out to me and asked if I can review their upcoming hybrid keyboard, the Kick75. So let's talk about it. The Kick75 is a tri-mode 75% keyboard with a media knob, designed in a bright, retro, yet modernistic language. But what makes this different than other keyboards is how it offers modular customization by having interchangeable profiles. But before we get into that, the Kick75 unit Nuphy sent me is the low-profile version, and it comes with a few extra keycaps for Mac, a switch and keycap puller, and a USB cable. And like Nuphy's other low-profile keyboards, this also comes with their NSA PBT keycaps, which looks and feels nice to type on. Also, I gotta mention how well designed their packaging is because this just looks really nice. And as for the switches, there were quite a few options, but my unit came in with the Gateron Red Nano linears. Nothing too fancy, but they're pretty light and smooth right out of the box. Here's how they sound. Okay, so now let's get back into that swappable profile thing. For this keyboard, Nuphy also offers a conversion kit where you can change the profile of your existing Kick75. Okay, so for example, since Nuphy sent me the low profile version, I can make my Kick75 unit to be a high profile board with that conversion kit. I honestly thought this would be a rather tedious job to do, but everything was explained in easy and simple terms on their manual. Like any other boards, you just have to remove the switches and keycaps and unscrew the bottom and top case. Although, side note, do be careful with the JST and ribbon cables as I find them to be rather short and quite difficult to reattach. There's also tons of foams included with the Kick75, and even when they do help to fill up the acoustics a little, I find them a tad bit too much. And although I didn't find any rattle, the plate-mounted stabilizers are quite overlooped, so you might want to clean that up a little since mine left grease stains all over the bottom case. For the high-profile build, I opted to go with the HMX cheese since I find them really clacky, and I believe they would be a good counter to all those foams included in the board. Here's how it sounds. Overall, I do think the Kick75 is an interesting board, especially with their design and efforts in offering new ways of customizations for this hobby. For $89 though, I do wish they incorporated some combinations of other solid materials like metal or aluminum for their cases. However, the polycarbonate finish looks solid and doesn't look cheap. But do let me know your thoughts of the Nuphy's Kick75 in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!